Happy Monday? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, August 18th, 2020, and welcome back to another episode of Quarters Without Borders. Hope everybody out there is having a fantastic morning so far. It is suddenly turning nice and cool here in central Ohio. I think they're calling for the low this evening down in the 50s, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's a big change from lately. And kind of cloudy skies, so a little gray and overcast here. I'm sure we're going to have some beautiful vistas that we'll see in Ghost of Tsushima today. But we're going to take it in stride. We're going to take it in stride. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We're going to just roll it back 24 hours. We're going to roll it back 24 hours. Good morning, Flanagan. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday morning. And we're going to get started here. Now, for those of you that are joining us for the first time, this is Quarters Without Borders, where we are playing today for a better tomorrow. What does that mean? Well, we are playing right through video games. Right now we're working through the Ghost of Tsushima, and we are doing so on the hardest available difficulty, which in this case means lethal difficulty. And we're doing so with the expert level HUD enabled as well. And every time we die, or fail, or retry, we are donating an additional 25 cents, 1/4, to a charity. Just to send a little bit of good back into the world, and of course to pay homage to the old arcade games of yesteryear. As of today, we are up to $22.25. We had a fairly smooth run yesterday. We are going to see if we can continue that. Yesterday's run was really, really cool. As we dive back into things. Wrapping up a little ghost story at the end of yesterday's stream. And we picked things up right where we left off. Now, a quick little recap. We are coming up on a little farmstead, the Yagata Farmstead. So that's kind of where our adventure is going to pick up from here. We're going to finish moving over to the east, check out the Yagata Farmstead, and then let's head north. Let's kind of clear out this section. I think we're going to make a beeline for the Komoda Town. Kind of pay a visit back to our beach at some point where the initial battle was fought. Lady Dragana, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the channel. And then we're going to try to check out this Furuta village and whatever's going on up here. So, the farmstead is our first goal. And this fantastic moonlit evening. Let's try to avoid the rice paddies as we make our way up to the farmstead. Ooh, is that a person? Working this late at night? I don't know much about like farming rice, but I feel like you wouldn't be doing this in the middle of the evening. Some cows over there. Good morning, good morning. Well, this place seems to be fairly in order. Oh, they're fixing the wagon. They're doing a lot of stuff for how late it is. That cow is like glowing. Looking for some supplies. This is easily like the most legit farm we've come across so far.
With their bare hands? Right. The balls only work with fire.
Man, they have like a road and everything. Person cutting wood, even though it's midnight. Man, this farmstead, they must work their peasants to the bone.
Have you seen the birds, Lord Sakai?
What birds are you looking for?
The golden ones. Songs that remind you of more peaceful times.
Ah, they were my mother's favorite. She used to say they knew our island better than any other creature.
I believe it, my lord. If it weren't so dangerous, I'd follow one. See where the golden bird leads me.
Maybe I'll do just that. But you should wait until our home is safe once more.
I will, Lord Sakai. Thank you.
Well, useful tip. Just a little late in our adventure, I suppose. As we've already followed many a golden bird. Wow, that little fire over there is certainly illuminating that fog really, really cinematically. Well, I wonder what all there's going to be to find here.
The Mongols took him prisoner. Or did he go for ransom? Or bring him to their cause? Lord Shimura would never betray us. The Mongols don't.
Ooh. Did you hear that comment? I don't know if it came through over the feed or not, but that peasant just made a comment about Lord Shimura. He's like, Lord Shimura will never betray us. So it's starting to kind of tie into some of those thoughts about what the Mongols are trying to do. Man, nothing. Well, the sun is rising. I'm getting turned around over here. Some horse stalls. There are people on the road. So how's everybody's Tuesday? Not Monday, Tuesday. How's everybody's Tuesday going? Anything exciting in store? This is quite the place. Okay, sticky bombs. I don't need any more sticky bombs. There's just so much stuff here at this little farm. Started slacking today, or just started slacking in general? And just work. This farm is huge.
Lord Sakai,
It started.
I think I saw Lady Masako riding for the beach at Komoda.
Her husband died there. And her sons.
I hear Mongols still hold the beach. I worry for her safety.
I worry more for what she'll do to them. But you're right. I shouldn't leave her alone.
Interesting. So we have two things with Lady Masako. Not only is she over here for the husband part of her story, but she's up the way we're going to be traveling for the mother's peace. Interesting. So question, would you say it's harder to stay focused working from home than working at the office? And then I have a follow-up question. Well, we got a mission, so that alone was kind of worth paying a visit here. 100% yes. So, second question. Like, where you have your workstation set up, your work from home station set up, is it like a separate work space? Or are you kind of repurposing like a normal space that you use? Oh, we got double yeses. So that's the next question, right? Like, are you just kind of like using like a kitchen table or the living room or something? Or do you have like a special area that you've set aside for work specifically? Feel like we've about cleared this homestead.
Heard the Mongols are taking
So I have a strong case, I would make a strong case that
I'd rather die than cry.
the aura of the space you are working in
Say that now.
needs to be just that. It needs to be the space that you're working in. Like, for example, the streaming setup is not in my living room. It's in a separate room, kind of like the studio or an office, that is used specifically just for streaming and not for just like recreationally playing or watching TV or anything. But it helps because then you have this energy, you know, you walk into the space and it's like, boom, okay, I'm focused. It's time to work, time to get things done. There's a different energy about it. See, Lady Dragana, I think that's kind of part of it. I think that kind of helps. It helps. It's not maybe all of it, but I think it definitely makes a big difference as far as the way it feels. Trying to get work done. Well, you can just blame it on me. Okay, is this part of the farmstead? This, like, little fort over here with a watchtower? That's one heck of a ladder. Cool if we could ring the bell. Okay, well, I feel like we've done a pretty good job exploring that section. Now let's finish off clearing out this little area. And I think we'll be good.
For everything.
I wonder what the body of Komoda was like. Gruesome, bloody, violent. Glad to not to think about it. Samurai, our best warriors. How could they all fall so easily?
Think of all of us in the community as your accountability buddies. How about that? That's a small little hut.
How do you know? It's the most powerful and
Just lots of spaces, lots of things. Alright, I feel like that's pretty explored. Well, that doesn't make it any more, I guess, motivating. They're just like, yeah, you're doing great, just keep doing what you're doing. Alright, north we head to Komoda Town. We should be able to follow this road, I would think. Yep, see where it takes us. I have a feeling something is going to happen with this farmstead later. It's quite the elaborate location. I would think something would occur there at some point. But for now, we will continue on our journey. Heading north. Look at the sun burning off the fog from between the forests. We are entering Kashine Forest. Fantastic. The lighting really does... Ooh, a golden bird. The lighting really does a lot for this game. I thought it was a golden bird, maybe not. It took off awfully quick. Like, as I've been going through and like picking out screenshots to use as thumbnails for the YouTube video, the YouTube archives, I'm getting a chance to kind of really look at the game in slow motion and stills. And it's really interesting how much the lighting does play an effect, because there's a lot of scenes where maybe it's evening time or night, and you don't get this super amazing high contrast, that the game actually looks really flat. And I say that kind of as a negative, but really it's a good representation of what it is in real life. Like, lighting in those time periods really kind of makes the world look muted and flat. So it doesn't actually look as visually impressive in some of these screenshots that I'm using. But when you get moments like this, where the lighting is very stark, very dramatic, and you see it cutting through in the god rays, and it's illuminating that volumetric fog, it really, really shines. And you put the motion to it, and it really comes into its own. I just thought it was an interesting observation, 'cause I don't think there's been a single day I've played this game that I haven't mentioned how amazed I am at the visuals. But to contrast it, you know, as powerful as the lighting is, there's actually a lot of times the lighting is very, very flat and not the most impressive looking. Fair enough about the phone call thing. I'm trying to figure out if there could be a way you could just turn one of your phone calls over to me and I'll take it for you. There is a cricket. We found a cemetery. There's going to be a cricket here somewhere. I hear him. There we go. Yes, 4 of 20. We are 20% done with our crickets. Is that... Now that is cool. That is the Plum Tree Shrine. Way in the distance. You see it up there? You could even see the shrine itself, right? If my sensitivity was less. Right there. Ah! Right there-ish. Yes. That's cool. So that's to the south. That's what we can actually see. Very, very cool. We've paid a visit to the cemetery. I think it's time to make it back to the road.
That's my Sora.
I love timing those jumps perfectly like that. Alright, let us continue I mean, look at this forest. We got a flower over there. We go pick up. Like, I just want to be in this game world.
Someone's killing animals.
What? Oh, it's a deer. And there's footprints. We might have just stumbled upon a little mission here. And I already know that killing deer is not cool, because you cannot harvest anything from the deer. More footprints. There's people up ahead. Oh, dang. The guy has a hawk. Do you see that? There's a mounted archer. He has like a hawk. So much for standoff. Use the trees for cover. Mongol eagles. The Mongols have an eye in the sky. If their eagle sees you, it will alert nearby enemies. If I can lure them away from the archer, hide them between these trees. Counterattack time. Ooh, their archer just hit their own buddy in the back. I think this is not going well. Ouch! Dang. Hit me in the camera. Their version of the dogs, basically. Flying dogs.
Someone's killing animals.
So the question is that part of the quest, or was that totally separate? Like, was that just a group that I just happened to... Oh, it's a fox. He killed a fox. Because the Mongol group is not there anymore. So that might just have been a random encounter. And I'm still discovering something new. Still discovering new things, like the Mongol eagles. Bummer, I can't believe we failed that. Look at all the flowers, it's fantastic. Okay, let me stay on the track of whoever's killing the animals. They killed a deer, they killed a fox. I imagine the tracks are gonna keep going. It's a bummer though, we had still forward, our first casualty of the day in a pretty intense fight, and it got pretty close to the wire. Another fox. There's just that shield person and then the mounted archer in the back with the eagle. I'm looking forward to a rematch. Okay, give me 1 second here, because I seem to be having some trouble connecting to the chat. I can see everybody's chat as it comes up on my screen, which is really cool. There we go. But my mobile app, which kind of gives me it's a little closer to me so I can read the chat a lot easier. Who is this? This is a Mongol?
I'm right here.
One. Is he the one killing the animals? Perhaps. Perhaps he was. Ooh, what is this? Look at this. This is amazing. There's a super old tree with a staircase going inside of it. Well, there's a bear. This is either the person that was killing the animals. I mean, he killed a bear. That's impressive. That's hard to do. How cool is this giant old tree with like a shrine on the inside? It's an Inari shrine too. I didn't even find the fox. Though he just appears next to me. So hands down, that's probably the coolest shrine we've found so far. So do you think the killing the animals thing was to lead me to this shrine? Like, do you think it's done? Do you think there's still more that I'm trying to find? There was only one soldier, and that was a little unusual. We'll keep going this way a little bit longer to see if we pick up the trail or find more animals. I have a feeling that was the end of it. What is this thing? Dead woodcutter. I mean, look at the vegetation. I love how you're in a different region of the island and the vegetation's different. There's just all these tiny little white flowers, different kind of plants. Just the density is fantastic. Okay, we got a flower over there with a watchtower, which I would like to go see what that is. And there's a group of Mongols to the left, on horseback. So it could be my eagle friend again. We're gonna grab this flower. Oh, there's a ton of flowers. And we're gonna see if we can't stand off against them. I feel like they have a prisoner, perhaps? Oh, they have an eagle.
Fight me!
Here we go. This is how we do it. You may have an eagle and a big guy with a shield. But you don't have me. What do you want, dude? What do you want? Come on. Come on. Well, maybe no eagle. I heard an eagle cry, so I thought maybe there'd be an eagle in this encounter, but probably not. We did save a person, though.
Help me!
It's a guy. Usually it's ladies.
The best day of my life, my lord.
Go, and stay safe.
I'd be honored if you had this.
Sorry I couldn't save your compatriots. Oh, there's like a fortress or something up there. Yes, it is. Well, depends on what you mean by lose a standoff. I've been faked out before. So it's not just like a guaranteed win every single time. Like if you mistime your attack, they'll hit you. And it didn't instant kill me. I think I had enough health that I was able to survive the hit. But I have lost a standoff. I've only lost one so far. But it has happened.
Sora.
I think there was one more flower, or maybe I'm mistaken.
Faster, Sora!
There's so much I want to explore. Well, let's pick back up on the roads here. Turn around, hit the road, and then head north. Let's stay on focus. There's plenty of time to explore all the rest of the island later. Let's stay focused. I think we're going to cut up through that pass through the mountains. See, the standoff isn't a guaranteed win. And now that the enemy has this fake out thing they do, like they'll like feint on their attack. So if you mistime it, then they get a free attack on you. Now, last time I failed it, I didn't die immediately, but I did lose that fight and had to retry it. Who do we got? More people? Or is it wild boar?
Are you cowards?
Huh. There seems to be a lot of these folks just out here killing animals. Like, it's another bear. Maybe it's just a thing in this area. The Mongols are just killing all the animals. There are some boar down there. Let's see if we can't get a few more hides. There's probably going to be a trapper in this town that we're going up to. Picked them off. And we'll get the flower. I think there's a little tree over here. Yes, so much stuff. And then back to the horse. Oh, we're getting tired now. It's a lot of sprinting. An overturned cart. It's actually quite a grade, if you think about it. This hill. Come on, Soda. Up we go. Ooh, we got a golden bird. Taking us to the west. Where are you leading us, my friend? The White Dye Merchant. Of course you're going up the mountain, aren't you? Why wouldn't you go up the mountain? Think this is going to get us high enough, maybe? Man, look at that view out to the coast. There's another lighthouse. And we have made it to Komoda. Alright, bird, I'm coming, I'm coming. I gotta find a way up there, though. That's one heck of a rocky outcropping. There you go, there's a way up. As the sun is setting, we begin our climb. For something rests at the top of this mountain. We got a Sashimono banner. A Kashine bamboo strike. This is going to be a tricky one. One more. One more. First try. Nice. One more to go. Wow, we can see the coast already. There's definitely a lighthouse that we can light. That's probably the village we're going to down there. And I'm not sure what's over on that side. Let's finish seeing what's up this way. This is the white dye merchant.
You won't find these elsewhere, my lord.
I like how he's wearing all white,
I
too.
thought all the samurai were dead.
Is that any way to greet a visitor?
Forgive my manners, my lord. I spend all my time alone. My only company is dyes and brushes, lacquer and cloth. I've perfected a shade of white like sparkling virgin snow in frozen jogaku. Bring me the necessary ingredients, and I will adorn you in white, like death itself.
Cool. It's 20 flowers to get a white headband. Undiscovered armor, undiscovered armor, undiscovered armor. So I can basically dye my traveler's clothes white. Yeah, that's super cool.
People will have to shield their eyes to see you.
That's funny.
The Mongols will think they face death himself.
Thank you.
Let's equip up. So the headband of fear really gave us some props yesterday, but we're going to switch it up to the white, pure intent headband for warriors whose purpose and commitment never waver. And then yes, how cool is this? Not in combat right now, so we're gonna rock it.
An honor to clothe you in my finest work.
So this guy's just up at the top of a mountain somewhere. The White Dye Merchant. Good friend to have. So, one thing to note, and I just found this out, I think they announced it yesterday. But, excuse me. Oh yeah. I mean, look how cool this is with the white outfit. They just announced this yesterday. But if you look up Ghost of Tsushima and you look up the news,
My family
Sucker
choose
Punch is
white
coming
dye
up with
for
a
generations.
free expansion or free DLC this fall for this game, which introduces free online co-op. So it'll be four-player co-op, and bridging off of what we had with the Ghost story yesterday, it's going to dive into basically supernatural adventures. So you have to watch the trailer. It's only like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But there's like these demon gates that you go into and you fight like basically spirits from Japanese folklore. And the way it's going to be set up is if you have like, you know, one person with you, so it's 2 people, you'll get access to certain dungeons. 3 people get access to different dungeons. And then if you get all 4 people, you access like the biggest dungeon of all. So I am super jazzed. One, not only because it ties into the paranormal stuff that we got a little taste of yesterday with the ghost stories. I think it'll be really, really cool. But 2, it brings co-op to this game. And that could be something really cool to explore on the channel for those of you that have PlayStations 1 and 2 Ghost of Tsushima. So we can get some cooperative action going on. There's no release date yet. They just said the fall. But that's something I'm really looking forward to. And the whole paranormal aspect of it looks super, super cool. Very creepy, should I say. It looks very creepy. I like how everything is dyed white around here. He's like made his home at the top of the mountain. If you get a chance, check the trailer out. It looks intense. Some of the new gear and some of the new weapons. Like there was like this glowing ghost bow and stuff. Oh, it sounds awesome. It looks super cool. I cannot wait to dive into it. Okay, we found the merchant. This road should take us over to Komoda Town. Nope, that was a junction back there. I totally missed. Kind of a beaten trail, but it still works. So even now, the vegetation is changing. There's a lot more, like, I don't know, deciduous trees, I guess. There's a lot more of a different species of tree here on the side of the island. Ooh, we got a whole group of them. Time to test out our superhero outfit. It's a big shield guy.
I'm right here.
Let's take him out. This is gonna be the coolest standoff. Look at my cape billowing. I don't need any armor. Better not get your blood all over my nice, clean, white clothes. Dang. Well, so much for keeping them nice and white and clean, because they are covered in blood right now. Dang.
We'll get through this.
So I wonder, like, how my clothes get clean. Man, these trails are really hard to see because of how big these bushes are, too. Really interesting how, like, just the topography and the vegetation is changing. And it's so rich. Magic. Just wait. It'll probably be like a cutscene or something. Maybe it'll fade away over time. I mean, it's still all over me.
Looking for me?
Another one? Just as my clothes were getting... Nope, they're not clean at all. 4 of them as far as I can see. 1. 2. That was a little high. 3. Who do we got? Dang. Prestidigitation. What is... I've heard of that word, but I do not know what that means. What does prestidigitation mean? You know, the white outfit was super cool until it got, like, really, really bloody. Sora, you picked an epic spot to stand. The sun setting like that. I don't need armor, right? It just means I have to play even better. Look at all the rivers here, too. Another golden bird.
Komoda used to be so full of life. I can't believe you know that I survived this.
Oh, yeah, this is a town that I escaped from in the beginning of the game. Where are you taking me, Mr. Bird? I mean, this is the town that Yuna and I, like, we had to sneak around and escape from. We've come back to this ghost town. As evening settles. Okay, here we go. Done. Done, son. Got 6 little resolve points now. Ooh, that sounds like rain. Oh, there's a person here. Working on the cart.
Maybe they want him to surrender. Get our chief to
There's a lot of people here.
Mongol Empire.
Well, the storm is definitely coming. I guess the question is...
On calligraphy brush. What? Stabbed it right in his eye sockets. Still dripping with ink.
He's a kind
What is worth... Hey, my armor is clean. When did that happen? The bamboo strike? I bet it was the bamboo strike. I have a feeling when I do things, that's when it's gonna just like reset my clothes status, basically, if that makes any sense. Well, let's look for some supplies while we're here. Pretty sure this is the way I came when I escaped. I'm almost positive that's the exact same route we took. Man, with the moonlight, it's really hard to see. Well, there's people still trying to make a living here. I wonder if that's a banner I can access. there's the clouds moving. I'm like, I keep hearing it thundering, but it hasn't happened yet. Man, this town is just in shambles. You okay? This lady's just like crying upstairs.
All of them wiped out.
Sounds like the rain is coming.
Someone did though. And it wasn't.
Maybe these folks are trying to rebuild. I mean, it would make sense.
Hope they prepared themselves for death.
Oh no, that's a waterfall. Like the rain is coming. Nope, that's a waterfall. I would assume it's going to rain at some point, considering this, I mean, those are some dark storm clouds. I think this is the way I came into town. I guess I didn't put two and two together. I didn't realize that this was the town that we escaped from in the beginning of the game. That was just getting ransacked. So as far as finding merchants and people here, I don't know if we're really going to be able to do that. Garden has seen better days. Ooh, not in the river, please. Well, that hurt. Ooh, the traveler's attire will pulse when artifacts are nearby. Did it pulse? Oh, it is pulsing. Oh my gosh, it's like Marco Polo. It's in the controller. I mean, this is cool, right? There's an artifact.
Have you listened to any stories from Bjorgen?
That blind storyteller?
He
Like, I
always
assume it's
has
gonna,
a new
the
story.
pace will quicken as I get closer, kind of like Marco Polo. Well, it stopped. It's not pulsing now. It's definitely, I apologize if you hear the truck beeps, by the way. I don't know if they're outside, a bunch of kids are outside asking the semis to beep or not. But like every semi that has gone by has beeped its horn. I wonder if this was the artifact, the records. To my love, I'm so grateful you weren't here when they came. At first, it was just a ship or two, far off. We thought they were merchants from Goryeo. Then as we saw more, pirates. But then thousands of them appeared and stopped right off the shore, like silent Oni watching us from the waves. I've never known fear so strong I could taste it. I hope you're safe and that I'll feel your embrace again one day. I have a feeling that was what my armor was pulsing about. Because it is not pulsing anymore. Supplies. Oh, that's a cool little feature. Help me find those items like that. This is quite the town.
I wonder what the body of Komoda was like. Gruesome, bloody, violent.
Like, I wish there was a way to, like, get a map of the town itself, because I feel like I've done a lot of exploring here. I'm kind of at a loss as far as where I've been. So the buildings are very, very similar looking.
What was your favorite one?
You a merchant? No. This might have been the building where I got my sword from. Originally. Yeah, this is the window we jumped into. It's like a stroll down horrible memory lane. This town has just been like ransacked. Hasn't even started raining yet, though. And those clouds have moved in quite a ways. Well, it looks like we're gonna go check out Furuta village. If we move a little bit further onward, out there onto the roads, and there's a lot more civilization that seems to be destroyed. It is quite interesting.
Here!
Well, the sun is beginning to rise. This blood red color. We spent the night kind of combing the ruins of Komoda village. Give me 1 second. Back. So my sister, this is gonna be a shameless sibling plug here. My sister has just started doing online yoga classes. So she's running her classes. Consider it's just starting right now, which is what I'm hearing in the other room. So shameless plug here. She's doing I'm gonna butcher these names, Ashtanga, and Vinyasa, I think are the kinds of yoga that she's doing. She does her class Tuesdays and Sundays. Today is the first Tuesday. It is pay what you want. You know, the recommended, I guess, amount is $9. She is, I believe, a certified instructor.
I saw a Mongol carrying
And
a
she's,
banner.
I think her plan for today was she's doing the class online live from Lake Tahoe. So the class is going until 12:45 or 1 o'clock. So after the stream is done today, I'm going to hop over and just check it out and see how she's doing. But then she'll be doing her next class on Sunday. And that one I'm hoping to participate the whole time in. I've done one yoga class, like, ever. There's a hot yoga class up in Dublin, which I rather enjoyed. It was pretty cool. So, just trying to support my sis, things that she's doing. If you want to check it out, I would recommend the platform, the two things. I would recommend, excuse me, the platform that she is teaching on is called Good Elephant. So if you look up goodelephant.com or anything like that, you should be able to find it pretty simply, and it'll show the classes. She's a registered teacher for them. And she does her own blog and videos and all that stuff, which is under Turning Strawberry. So if you check her out, she has a website. She sells like all natural, vegan, homemade kind of products and stuff. And she has a dog. She's really into dogs, so she does like dog things an awful lot too. So this is all, you know, shameless sibling plug here, but check out her website. I think it's just turningstrawberry.com. I don't know. But then she also does YouTube videos. Her current thing is to try to do one a week, coming out on Mondays. And that, I think, is also under just Turning Strawberry on YouTube. So if you're interested in all natural stuff, vegan stuff, what is the word I'm looking for? Sustainability. You're into dogs, or you're into yoga, I would recommend giving my sister a check out at Turning Strawberry. And if anyone wants to join her yoga class on Sunday, I plan on attending. Just to get a feel for what it is. Man, there's just so much destruction. Well, we're getting closer to Furuta village. Let's hook back up on the road, head west, and then hook our way north again. I'm sure I'm missing a ton of stuff here, but I've spent an entire night exploring it. It'll probably be a little more better luck coming back in the daytime when it's a little brighter out. But we have a quest to accomplish today. We've got about 30 minutes left. Let's go find out what's in Furuta village, whatever this little mystery thing is. And then, of course, if we can help Masako, we're going to try our best. Well, let's go see if Furuta village fared any better than Komoda. Komoda village, Komoda town, Komoda town. Because they didn't do too hot. I have no idea. I've not actually seen or done any of it, so after the stream I'm going to check it out and just see what it looks like. Okay, you know this little town? Oh shoot, I missed my standoff.
Hey!
This little town looks a lot better, although it seems to be completely invaded by Mongols. One, two, three. Furuta village. Mongol territory. Oh yeah. I may have made a mistake here. Defeat the Mongols, kill enemies with the half bowl, and find and observe the Mongol leaders. I need to kill 3 people with my bow and arrow. So this town is in good shape. That's because the Mongols own it. So the trick here, I need 3 kills with the bow and arrow. Okay, we have survivors. It's hiding in this little, oh my gosh, and tons of dead bodies. 2. Some folks on horseback coming up. Bam! You see that shot? Wasn't enough to kill him. Got that guy. It's a lot of arrows, but I got my mission accomplished for that one. What if people are slaves? Like, there's a lot of civilians here. Japanese civilians just working. I feel like I'm liberating the town. As the sun rises. Streaming. There's the captain. Done. 2 more leaders unlocks my next combat stance. Full 360 spin there at the end for the win. Well, it's not cleared yet. We got an archer over there. Nice and quiet, my friend. There are quite a few of them, aren't there? It's a big guy. Nice and done. Even the big guy I just toasted. That was awesome. I know the leaders you can't assassinate, but the brutes, I'm calling them brutes now. The brutes you can assassinate. Anything in this home? No, apparently not. This is going, of course I'm going to jinx it right now. This is going remarkably well. Dang! Like broke that dude's throat. Did you hear it? Just crunchy. We are clearing the town, saving the people. Done. Who? Oh, an archer? The White Death has come for you all. I'm taking him out. Hang on, you're gonna have to elaborate a little bit more on that, Flanagan. Are you coordinating a group of actual living people? And if so, in what game? Room to room, clearing houses. No, you're fine. Oh, come on, pick up the iron. Thank you. Cool. What are you trying to coordinate? What are you trying to get him to do? It sounds kind of like a Middle Ages themed kind of game. I think I've seen ads for it, actually. Is this not cleared yet? I guess there's... I mean, I killed the warlord. I've done my 3 bow and arrow things. Apparently there are still Mongols afoot. But I feel like I've gone through most... I haven't gone to, I guess, the far west side of town yet. Over here. So maybe there's somebody out this way.
Who will face me first?
Oh, the last guy is going to go down in an epic duel. Done. Bonus objective completed. A katana upgrade. It's exciting. And it's clear. Look at this. We've just liberated this entire Mongol area. Yeah, that really does suck. It's kind of funny though. Like, who would summon like they actually summoned it, or like did they just trigger it accidentally? Because if someone summoned the skeleton, that's, I think, hilarious. At least as an outsider. As someone not having to deal with that said skeleton mage. Alright, I feel like we've pretty well explored this little town. We've liberated the people.
Good day, my lord.
Pardon me. So they can continue going about their business.
You're doing good, Sora.
Nice job, folks. Look at this. Cutting our way up north. Dividing the fog of war in two. We have enough time, about 15 minutes left. Rather than dilly-dally here, we'll have time to come back and explore Furuta Village more if we need to. But I think it's time to go check out the undiscovered location and then make it to Masako. Maybe they thought there's gonna be some experience points in it or something. Alright, it's a beautiful, sunny day. Dang, that hurt. I need to get my skill where I can jump off of things without taking fall. Oh, I have all these fighting skills I never use. The sprint strike, the dodge strike. I gotta start using these. And where's the fall damage? Here we go.
Winner rolls out of high falls.
Roll just before
Thieves'
landing
trick.
to avoid damage from all but the highest falls.
Rough landing,
Like that.
but useful.
I'm getting more bold in my... Oh, wait. Who do we got now? It sounds like a bear. It is a bear. Get another pelt. Beautiful sunny day, clear, crisp blue skies. Let's head our way out of Furuta village. Find out what lies ahead. We have golden bird. We have cut our way up north to the island. We'll probably make it to the far. Wow, look at the pampas grass. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it blends in perfectly with my white attire. And I think that's a shrine. You can see the wind blowing in waves across the flowers. That is so cool. The Pillar of Honor. We're getting ourselves a new sword equipment. Genbu's Darkness for warriors who celebrate the shadows. That's cool. It's like a ray skin or something. Wow, look at all the dead grass over here. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is insane. All the dead grass and the killed people and the pile of bodies. Oh my gosh. What happened? Here I am admiring the beauty of all this. And right around the corner was that horrible scene. Alright. Let's go see what Masako is doing this far up north. And there's a lighthouse we'll probably be able to light before the day is out. Some sort of watchtower that got destroyed. Look at all the arrows. Dang. These soldiers didn't stand much of a chance, did they? Is that Masako down there fighting? That is what it looks like. Sora, let's go.
Masako!
Wow, that would have been so cool.
Thank you for your help.
So pro tip, next time I jump off my horse, I need to air assassinate somebody. Because I had that option and totally missed it.
What are you
can't
doing here,
fly.
Masako?
Looking for my family. I already found my husband, but I've yet to find my sons.
They died as warriors, defending our home.
Did you see where they fell?
No. The battle was chaos. I could
Wait, I
barely
think I
keep
missed that
eyes on my
Flanagan.
uncle.
This skeleton mage thing happened yesterday too.
Let me help you find them.
A mother's piece. It was epic though. Lady Dragon, you have to admit, I stood on my horse as it was charging and then vaulted off of it.
Search this part of the beach.
I'm almost out of arrows, dang. Kiyomori's Landing.
Look, over there.
These are like the things from Mulan. The little rocket things.
One of your soldiers.
Yes, but alone. Do you think he deserted?
When your husband fell, your clan surged forward to avenge their lord. No one fled.
It's a comfort to know they were loyal to the
Okay, so
end.
we're looking for the blue.
Keep your eyes open for more of our banners.
I gotcha. We're looking for blue Adachi banners. Adachi. Which there are down the coast that way. Any over this way? Just checking. Man, it's ridiculous. The bodies are still here. I mean, it's been a while.
Jin, over here.
I think this is the beach from the very beginning of the game where I was fighting.
He was riding down the beach.
Then we will continue in that direction.
Follow
Kikuchi
the...
banner.
I don't recognize him. My sister's husband fought for Kikuchi.
Your brother-in-law could be close by. Should we look for him?
Right now, I just need to find my sons.
Like, all these bodies have just been left on the beach. There's another
One
Adachi
of our
banner.
banners. My horse. I almost died with him.
What happened?
My uncle saved me.
We will return the favor. The
Wow.
important thing is, you endured.
The horse hasn't even rotted yet. Like, this is the horse I was trapped underneath in the beginning. Talk about walking down memory lane today. Revisiting all sorts of past traumas.
Who is he?
This is Masanori. He was too young for battle, but his father was old, so he went in his place.
Not only a brave soldier, but a good son.
Yes, but where are mine?
That looks so uncomfortable. Like, that guy getting speared like that? I mean, obviously uncomfortable, but I mean, like... I'm surprised his body hasn't slid down the pole or anything.
Naga warrior.
The Nagao archers fell many Mongols.
Their skill was unrivaled.
If only Sensei Ishikawa had been with them.
We got wrecked on this beach.
Your uncle's banner.
During the battle, when I saw these colors on a fallen man, I feared it was my uncle.
Only fools have no fear of death.
Here's another Adachi.
They lead up through the rocks.
Our banners.
It's so interesting that they left these banners behind like this. Like, either it's where they, I guess, where they fell, or... to kind of mark how far you came up the lines in battle.
Uchikage. A close friend of my son's. He would have stayed by their side.
They must be near.
This way. They left their dead to rot.
Like discarded trash.
I mean, we left our dead to rot too if we're finding all these samurai. No. It's a bit hypocritical. Oh man, are you serious? Her sons got hung of all the ways to die?
Shigesato! Yasanari!
That's horrible.
Strung up like animals.
Let's get them down.
I'd like to see that as a mom. That's horrible.
They should be with our family, buried beside their wives and children.
The journey to Ariake isn't safe. Is there someplace close we could bury them that would honor their sacrifice?
The lighthouse. They played there when they were young. But it's been overrun by Mongols.
Then we take it back.
The lighthouse is this way.
We brought them down, put them under the things. Dang, that's brutal. Looks like we'll be making it to the lighthouse after all. Masako and I are going to go on a night raid. I know you have a horse.
They loved climbing that tower. If they didn't come home at night, I could always find them there. Gazing
Sora,
at the
where you at?
stars.
All children need a place like that. Mine was a cypress tree. I never wanted to come down. When I was at the top, everything seemed possible.
Like breaking your neck.
My mother said the same. But my father said it was part of growing up.
What did your uncle think?
When I was at his castle, there was no need to climb trees.
Well, the storm is brewing. Evening time again. I don't know what this little steamy thing over here is. That's the little cart. Why it's steaming like that, I don't know. It's kind of unusual.
Jin!
I'm coming, I'm coming. May go a few minutes over here. But I have a feeling clearing out the lighthouse is going to be kind of the culmination of this quest. Saicho's Point. If it's held by Mongols, I mean, they might be sleeping, but they're going to have some night guards. We're going to have to be a little bit careful about this.
There they are! Mongol swine!
Oh my gosh, just charging in? Really? There's like a gazillion of them. Lady, come on. Archer's done. Dang, that hurt. Really? My gosh. Finish him off.
Stay ready. There could be more.
That was bad.
They're coming up the hill!
Watch the grass.
Shoot.
Oh, look! Through the tree line!
They're relentless!
Ouch. Hang on. flower. Ooh, that was bad. Just turned around and ran right into that guy. My gosh, there are... Oh my gosh, there's a lot of big guys left. Okay, we're gonna pull out all the stops for this one.
They're coming up the hill!
Watch the grass.
Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, this is getting a little tricky now.
They're coming up the hill!
Watch the grass.
Dang. Okay, this really escalated here at the very end. We can do this.
They're coming up the hill!
Watch the grass.
Make some distance. That should slow him down a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, it's not over yet.
Look, through the tree line.
They're relentless!
Oh my gosh, there's a ton of them. Dang it. The time slow is
They're
really
coming up the
helpful.
hill!
Watch the grass.
Come on, come on, come on. Dang. Things were going so well today, and then it just got brutal. What did I get myself
Coming up the
into?
hill!
Watch the grass. Look, through the tree line.
Come on, come on. Gosh dang, okay. Oh my gosh. Sticky bomb. Sticky bomb. Shield guy down. This is bad. This is so bad. Oh, come on! That was probably the best play I had so far.
They're coming up the hill!
The not
the
wearing
grass?
armor thing probably isn't making this any easier. Masako, why are you going over there now? Really?
Look, through the tree line.
They're relentless!
Ow. Ouch. Come on. Getting close, getting close. Oh, that was my sprint attack. I finally did it. I finally did the sprint attack. Come on, Masako. I need your help. Done. Done. Oh, kunai for the wind.
I don't see any more.
I think that's it.
I mean, that was only doable because of a ridiculous amount of kunai. Especially those big shield guys, it makes it invaluable when you're trying to stop them. Dang. Very much dang. And here's gonna be a light quarter day,
Then
and
it's
nope.
time. Let's bring my sons.
That was a heck of a battle.
I never let them spend the night here. Even when they grew older. I always called them home.
That's what I missed most after my mother passed. Her voice calling for me.
Take comfort in knowing she is at peace. They all are. You have been a great friend, Jean Sakai. Thank you. But for now, I'd like to spend some time with my sons.
I understand. Be well, Masako.
Mission complete. That was a tough one. That's all we earned. A tiny little bit of renown. Charm of Fortunate Return. Abilities that use resolve have a 15% chance to refund one resolve. Not really worth it, I don't think. Only thing I use that uses resolve is healing. This is their grave that she is buried. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are a little over time, but as is customary, let us light the lighthouse, and that will be where we send things off for today. As always, thank you so much for spending your Tuesday morning here with me at Quarters Without Borders. I hope you had a good time. I know things may have started a little slow as we were just taking our time, walking down memory lane, retreading old battlegrounds. But then things really escalated with one heck of a battle there at the end. Whew. Let us light the watchtower, the lighthouse, and symbolically wrap up our battle for today. And we have made quite a swath, cutting straight up the north. I think tomorrow would be kind of clearing out the remainder of this fog. Maybe head south, take out this area, the Wolf Cub Falls and the Kashine Hills, and maybe head over here and just, I think tomorrow will be kind of cleaning up. We've cut a swath, clear out the rest of this area, and then the entire northern reach of this southern portion of the island will be secure. We'll be back in Japanese hands. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I will have an updated total for you quarters-wise come tomorrow morning stream. And this is an extended week, so we will be having a long play Saturday. Make sure you stay tuned for that. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for joining in the conversation. I hope you're having a great Tuesday morning. I know I am. And we'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing Ghost of Tsushima for a better tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, happy gaming.